Look, walking in my purpose on purpose. It ain't nothing this world could offer that could amount to what God showed me my worth is. I'm working. Oh yeah, I'm in my bag, no working. Going so hard for God. Shout out to the devil won't work me, but he ain't got no power. These haters sour cause I made it. My voice ain't doing it's only by his grace I'm in his favor. Prayer, that's what I use to learn the stuff to take. The Holy Spirit fill me with courage on top of the faith. That's why.
So today we're on Stewart Talk. We're honored to have a special guest. One I've been trying to get with for a long time. We finally got it after the season is over and stuff. Here on Stewart Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and this guest today is definitely walking in her purpose. Today we have with us Miss Kiara Brown. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I wanted to start off the interview talking about what we had talked about before we started online about just, you having the inspiration to share videos, inspirations, talking about God, talking about talking to God about praying and stuff like that. It's much needed today in society, especially for athletes, because God gets us through those tough times. It's Him that gives us the strength. What inspired you to start doing that and to start, speaking and letting that be known?
Well, so I kind of grew up around like church people. My papa was a pastor and my granny is a first lady and my dad plays the piano. So like we kind of already grew up in like a church. So it's like as I got older, every time I go through something, my mom, my dad, my granny, regardless of who it is, they always tell me to pray, keep God first. So I always told that to myself, like no matter what I go through, just pray. Like it might be hard, but I'll just pray. It's never wrong to pray. Like even if the bad things happen or the good things happen, I still have to pray because you never know what can happen. God might put something good for you. He might put something bad for you for your lesson. Like you never know what it is. So like keep on praying, have faith. When you pray, that's you having faith because you're trying to really, really, really make that happen.
Yeah. How has faith helped you thus far in this journey?
Well, faith has definitely surprised me with a lot of things. It is even when I was younger, it just as I growed up, like growing up, it was just like faith I had. I don't know. It just everything just kept happening to me because I knew once I got older, like something good's gonna happen for you, Kier, because ain't no way you're gonna keep on going through the same thing all day, every day, 24/7. Like something good's gonna happen. So don't sit here and be sad and mad right now when tomorrow can be the best day ever. And that showed me, like every time something happens to me, like I don't want most athletic of the year, like it's just I never know what somebody might give me. So it's like that keeps my faith running too. Like the accomplishments I done had and the rings I won and also me running and winning.
Yeah.
Keep my faith going.
Yeah. And one thing I love about you very humble, but when you on the track, it's about business and you gonna let your competition know it's about business and you ain't coming to play. But even when you left a video about praying, you said something about thanking God. You said it ain't always about asking him for something, but when you pray, give him thanks. So that lets me know that you are thankful for your gifts, your talents, and all the things that he has blessed you with. And a lot of people that need to hear that. I shared that with several people not even knowing they were going through different things, some track. And that's the reason we do these interviews to spotlight people for they can see their journey. You done went viral. Somebody gonna see this and say, man, she pray in the morning before she go. I'm gonna do it because Kiara do it.
Nah,
I'm gonna
for
do
real.
it.
That's how it's
Yeah,
supposed to be.
yeah, I'm gonna do it because I see how it's helping her, and it helps so much. It was a couple people that's been going through different stuff because they ain't been running the right in the nationals and all these different events that they've been running. Sharing this, seeing that is giving them inspiration, is giving them motivation. Even people that saying, you know what, I gotta even work harder this summer for track for next season. Like it's
Yeah.
really been helping. How did you get started into track, and what age was you, and was track even your first sport?
So really I didn't want to run track. When I was younger, it was most likely like I wanted to stay in the house. I was kind of shy. I didn't really like being around people. And I was kind of like to myself. My mom, she tried to put me in track at first. I was like, I want to say third grade, fourth grade. And I kind of didn't like it. It was too hot outside. I was like, no, I want to go in the house. I can't do it. It's too hot. Everybody looking at me. I don't really want to do it. No, no, I'll stay. And she like, no, you need to play. So then she tried to put me in basketball, but I was good in basketball. I played basketball all the way up to middle school until like some girl came and packed my stuff at the door and I couldn't do it no more. I was like, baby, I can't basketball ain't for me. I
Right.
want to make every shot. If I can't make every shot, I want to be playing it. And
Yeah.
so, I just stopped playing basketball and just stuck with track when I got to middle school. And then I was in elementary, and that's when in 5th grade, and that's when I actually started running track.
Okay.
A coach had seen me do a physical test. You know how y'all used to do the back and forth, the beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
For some reason, I lasted all the way to the end. Like, me and this boy, his name was Billy. It was so funny because we was racing. And I kept telling him, like, he kept saying, I'm going to beat you. And I'm like, if somebody tell me they're going to beat me, I have no choice but to beat you now. Because you should
Right.
never tell me you was going to beat me. So he like, I'm going to beat you. So I'm like, bet, come on. So we racing back and forth, back and forth. And so now he like, oh, yes, she did beat me. Like, dang, good job, good job. And the coach like, what's your name? I'm like, nah. Like, I ain't trying. I told you I didn't want to run track. I told you I don't want to run track. I don't even know what that is. Like, I didn't even know what track was. He was
Yeah.
like, no, you can run track. So then school was over with. I tried to hurry up and run to the car. Like, hurry up and get in the car because he wanted to talk to my mama. He beat me to the car. He
Wow.
walked to the car and was like, hey, do your daughter run track? Does she know about track? I guess my mama knew about track, but I didn't. And next thing you know, I was going to practice every day, and now I run track.
Yeah. So did he inspire you to do it at a competitive level?
I ain't gonna say I didn't really get inspired by track until I got to college.
Okay.
Because
So how was it in high school? You were scraping everybody, doing good. Like, yeah, I guess I'll
it
go to
wasn't even
college.
that. It was like I told you, I didn't know what track was at first. So it was just like I was learning. In high school, I wanted to have fun. I wanted to turn up. I wanted to see everybody. It was my friends. I was still kind of shy, but it was also, they kind of made it hard for me in kind of high school because, when you good, no one likes when you good.
Yeah.
So haters ain't, if I've been having haters since I was in high school, or since I first got to high school, I've been having haters. So it's like, they was hating on me, of course, but you gotta look past that and keep going. And you get into it with people here and there, but you can't go past that. You keep going, like I said. And I ended up transferring, going to Carter, and that motivated me too. So, I ended up winning Athlete of the Year again, and we ended up winning state. So I was kind of happy. And I was like, dang, Kiara, well, you got some type of potential, so you need to keep going. Don't stop now, you know?
Yeah. What was the pivotal moment in your career, even starting in college, where you knew that, it was your time and that you were destined to be great and that you were going to be succeeding in college at a high level?
2021, and I had won indoor nationals in the 200.
Okay.
And in the whole year, I was just sitting number one, and I kept PRing. For some reason, I don't know if that's just me, but like when I lock in to track, for some reason each week I'll PR, get faster and get faster. Like if I lock in and take care of myself, and that what made me like realize in JUCO, like, Kiara, you actually got something. And I start getting offers from everywhere. So I'm like, oh my God, like I have never got these offers. Like even in high school, I have never got these offers or that I knew of.
Yeah.
Like in schools was just hitting me up, like it was like so interested. And I was like, a lot of people was texting my phone, telling me good job, like coaches that wanted me to go to their school. So I was like, I never got this much attention, but I have got this much attention, but not from no coaches.
Yeah.
So when they was hitting me up, they kind of really inspired me. I was like, bro, I can't stop now. Like wherever I go or wherever I end up, it's gonna be somewhere on the track. Either if I go pro or either if I gotta graduate all the way to the end to go pro. Like I'm not gonna stop until it's over.
Yeah. What has been some of your major awards, major achievements thus far that you've won?
Mm, I could say I won athlete of the year in high school. I won athlete of the year in JUCO, and I won athlete of the year last year from Commerce. So them were like the main three that just really inspired me too.
Wow. What events do you specialize in? What do you run?
I like the 200, but everybody keeps saying I need to run the 400. I be trying to run away from the 400.
Yeah, I can see that. But I also know just by me analyzing and watching you run, like you're a strong runner. So even when you come and you finish for the two, you still got a lot more to go.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they said they want me to do the 2 and the 4. I know I'll be having some more in me. It'd be like, man, when you
Yeah.
get on that line, your legs gonna start lactic acid, and as soon as you get done, you're gonna go straight to the ground. And it's gonna just, and that's
Yeah.
all I'll be thinking about. So I'll be like, coach be like, you want to run the 4x4? I'll be like, don't ask me. I'd rather for you to tell me to run it than ask me. You ask me, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. Yeah, where did you get your skills and your technique from? Because it's like when you come around that corner, and even Prime even seen it with you running. But it's like when you get around that curve, you got a whole nother motor. Like I said, you're a strong runner. So when you end and you still going, and they trying to catch up, and you didn't went past them, or if you already in the lead, they not catching you.
So like I'm gonna say, as I learned as I got older, it was really easy for me to run at first. Before, like, when it was racing your age group, because when you can do AAU, it's like everybody that's your age you run against. But
Yeah,
then like when I got to like competing in a bigger level, JUCO was like a big part of me. He actually broke everything down. Like he told me like you need to fix this. And he fixed my form, he fixed my blocks, he fixed everything I could never think I thought I knew what I was doing. He fixed it. And it was days that we woke up early in the morning, 6 a.m. practices. I would never forget that. 6 a.m. in the morning,
yeah,
we'll do weights. Practice at 1 o'clock. I had to go to class all the way to practice. So it was like I was tired, but I wanted to go get it. I wanted to go get better. I didn't want nobody beating me. I didn't like how it felt to be for somebody to beat you. Like no one wants to get beat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And when girls beat girls, they like to talk mess. I don't like nobody talking mess to me because I don't talk mess. I'll just show you
yeah,
better than I can tell you. And
yeah,
that's just kind of how it be. Like I just show him better than I can tell him. And my JUCO coach, he would just help me come off the curb, and he tell me to push through. Don't ever stop running. Like breathe. Make sure you breathe. Come out. Push hard coming off the curb. And that's all I can remember. Push hard, breathe. Push hard, breathe. So as soon as I come off, I can feel me coming off the curb with all that energy. I'm like, ooh. And then like everybody start lining up when they get to that one main 100. But you
yeah,
gotta know, like you gotta get it together, Kiara. And I also be talking to myself in my head because I have to coach myself through it. And as soon as I get to the end, I just be done. And then when I be done, I be like, wow. I be surprised at myself. Like I always surprise myself. It never fails.
yeah. Do you be nervous before each race when you getting in the blocks? Do
Of
it be
course. Cause like I done got beat before by somebody that was 18, 19, 20. So like once you get beat before by somebody and you actually got humbled before, it's like each race you're gonna go into like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be like, I'm scared to run. I'm ready to run. It's just you never know what she got, but it's like as soon as I get on the line, that nervousness makes me go. Like I be
Yeah,
so nervous, I be like, I cannot let them get me. I can't let them get out the blocks before me. I can't. I just can't. I can't. And I get out, and I be like, but it's not what I thought. Like I'll literally be already gone. So I just be
yeah.
like, oh, okay, Kiara, it ain't that bad.
Do you got any routines, anything that you do special? Nails, the hair, stocks?
I always be wearing my eyelashes. I don't know. I can't go to the track meet without my eyelashes. I do like getting my nails done, and I got tattoos because ever since I was in high school, I did tell myself like I wanted to run track so everybody could see my tattoos. And I
Yeah,
start getting tattoos so I can be like, I don't know. I never tell nobody this, but I was like, I want to be the most tatted track runner, like have all the tattoos and just run with being clean. Like I just like being cute, clean,
yeah,
bracelets on. I like wearing my rings. I always keep my rings on. I always keep my bracelets on. But one bracelet broke, I was so sad. And I feel like that was like my good luck charm. But bracelets and jewelry, that's like my big thing. Like I really love my jewelry. Like, I don't know. That's just like
yeah.
my favorite part of me too.
After you finished across the finish line, did you go back and get the bracelet or wasn't there?
The bracelet didn't break at the track meet.
Oh, okay, okay. I
The
thought
bracelet broke. I don't even know where it happened to it. Like at the track meet, I had it. Then when we came to practice one day, I looked at my arm. It was gone. I was just like crying. I was like, my bracelet, my bracelet. And they was like, we're gonna look
yeah,
for it. I was like, my bracelet. And then at a point in time, I just had to forget about it and say I'm gonna buy me another bracelet.
yeah. Are you always been from Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think, or is it the Texas inside of you, the swag, the way you carry yourself, competitiveness in you?
I don't think it's Texas. I think it's my family.
Okay.
I feel like it's my family because I have a big family. So but as I was growing up, I always been around kids, of course, because I was a kid, but it was so many more kids. So when we all
Yeah.
come together, it'd be like we'll in the apartments, we'll race outside or something like that, or we'll go to the park and I just done ran. We playing tag, nobody can catch me. So it'd be like little stuff like that. Like I done got my swag from being outside with these people, like learning, like just learning, being outside, just for real, for real. I know that sounds funny, but that's how I really got it. Like I was shy. I'm telling you, I used to be shy, and once I realized it doesn't matter, you can be yourself. Myself was bigger than what I thought, and
Yeah.
everybody started liking me, and I'm like, whoa, 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 this is new. But then I was like, well, I like it too. So I'm gonna just keep on being me. If y'all like me, then y'all like me. My family like me. This how I act with my mama. This how I act with my daddy. So
Yeah. How do you eliminate the distractions, the people that's pulling you back or the people that's in the way that's causing you not to be focused, the distractions, maybe it's males, dudes, or even like friends. How do you allow the main thing to be the main thing and not allow them to pull you away from focus?
self-isolation. I always
Okay.
have a time where when I be at practice, that be the only time that they might just see me. Because after practice, I be at my house. I really think a lot. I really plan a lot. I really think about my future a lot. Like I really sit down and want good for my future. So when I be at home after practice, of course I'm gonna think about, okay, Kiara, what do you need to do to move forward? What do you need to do to do this? What do you want to do? What do you want to do next week? What do you want to do next month? Like I don't wrote my times down probably 50 million times, so I know I'm gonna run it. I done
Right.
surprise next year. I know for sure I'm gonna run my times that I'm gonna run. So it's like you got to keep on working towards your goal. Everything you do and everything you write down is gonna come true. You just gotta believe in it,
Yeah.
and that's how I feel. I just gotta believe in myself.
So would you suggest young athletes, especially track runners, to do that? You feel like that would help them a lot?
Yes, definitely. I feel like in a generation, if I would have sat down somewhere and isolated myself when I was young, I would have been way much farther than I am now. But it seemed
Yeah.
like you gotta learn and go through stuff to be like, okay, maybe I need to separate myself from them. Or maybe
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to them, or I don't need to listen to everybody because everybody always gonna have something to say, but that doesn't mean that that's what you need to do. Like you want to do what you want to do. You're the person that's gonna make your life better. They already had their life, or they're trying to get a life. You already live the life.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you say to track runners who maybe they didn't run a race good, but they soaking and they thinking about it and they not really getting over it and trying to get past that, what would you say to them to help them get past that point of thinking about the last race and getting ready for the next race and trying to just better themselves?
Well, my teammates was going through that a lot last year. So even though I was winning first, I always wanted to uplift the next person or the other athletes I had. So I will always pray. They'll see me praying. They can tell you, Kiara gonna pray.
Yes,
Kiara's gonna
I
pray.
love I
And if I
love
have to
that.
pray over everybody in the bus, I'm gonna pray over everybody in the bus before we walk off the bus. And I'm gonna say, everybody just say amen. I just pray. Everybody say amen or something like. I'm gonna tell my friends you gotta pray. Like I don't know what else to tell you, but God gonna be right there by your side. He just wants you to believe in Him and know He's real first. Ain't nobody gonna never know God real until He show you He real. So I would just want to tell the kids or tell anybody like just pray. Like He's going to come your way. When I never I haven't always been like, oh, okay, let me sit here and pray. I prayed to be better at praying. Like when I was younger, like I knew I couldn't pray. I used to be scared to pray in front of people. I used to be scared to pray. But I was like, Lord, just please help me overcome this fear in me. I want to learn how to pray. I want to learn how to get closer to you. And as I got older, I got closer to God very well. Like very, I don't
Yeah.
know, God like my best friend. My mama and my daddy and God, like them like my best friends.
I love that for you, and even the fact that you sharing that, like you got to keep that up, man, because that is really vital in this day and time. Because a lot of people don't know and understand it, but you just broke it down. You gave God your heart, and you was open, you was transparent, and you said what you wanted, and He helped you, but He showed you along the way, and that's what people need to know. A lot of times stuff get hard, but they don't trust it. They don't trust what they thinking about or what they praying about. They just thinking about what it looks like, but you're not worried about that. Like you said, you could have been doing this and could have been doing that, but God know the path that He wanted for you because He know the plans that He got for our life, and He gonna have you to be where you supposed to be at the right appointed time so you can get what He got for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can you share a memorable race that you were in and what was so memorable about it?
Let me think. Let me think. Most memorable ways. I didn't get first. I got second. I ran the 400. That was my first time going to state in an open event my whole high school career. It was my senior year, and I got to run the 400. I remember my coach. She was like, I used to tell her, don't tell me what nobody else ran. Don't tell me what nobody else ran. I don't want to know what they ran because it feel like I would be like, dang, that's the girl that ran a such and such. I ain't never ran
Yeah.
that time. But like I said, every time I run, I end up showing myself. So I was like, don't tell me what she run. Just tell me who she is. Tell me the person who got first coming in. She was like, you. So I'm like, okay. I'm the first person coming in. who is these other folks? I don't even never seen them. I never raced against them. So this is something new to me. So I get on the line and I see like everybody in the crowd. So I'm like, ooh, wee, man, this is a 400. Now, no 200. Now, no 100. You gotta, this is a race. Like, you gotta think about it for real. So they shot the gun and I'm just running like I'm running 200. I'm doing good, I'm good. But I start getting nervous. Like, I start getting real, real, real nervous because I'm like, oh my God, I'm really running now. Like, my legs started tiring out. And I was like, am I nervous? No, no, no. So as I'm running, I hear the crowd like, ooh. I'm like, no, 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 what's going on? What's going on? And she slightly just, mm. So we head to head. And like, she literally beat me by a kneecap. And I could not ever forget that. I was like, bro, I can't believe I got beat by a kneecap. Like, a knee. But
Right.
I was sad. And that's kind of like why I haven't really ran a 400 for real. Because if somebody ever beat me by a kneecap, I'm gonna run it again. I know I will, but I gotta know I'm in it to win it when I go up in that thing, because the
Yeah.
400 ain't nothing to play with. But I'll run it though, and I'll run fast. Don't get me wrong. Anything I run, I'm gonna run it. Like, one thing about me, I might be the main one goofing around, laughing, playing, but when it's time to run, they can tell you Kiara is going to get serious when she gets on the line. Because I am telling you.
Yeah, you about that life. Who are your role models in track, or who are some people that you look up to, if any?
I like Alison Felix.
Okay.
I like her because, after she had a baby, that didn't stop her. And I looked up to her even when I didn't run track. Like, I knew a little something about track when I seen people running, and that was the first person I ever seen run on like social media or on Instagram or on like YouTube. She was the only person I kept seeing at the time when I was young. Like, Addison Felix 200, Addison Felix 400, like going back and forth. And she was on the 4x1. So I'm like, who is this tall girl? Like, everybody used to be like, oh yeah, you tall like Addison Felix. Who is this lady? Like, I want to see who this. So when I finally started looking her up, I'm like, oh, she runs the 400, she runs the 200. Oh, she ran the 100 before. I kind of can compare to that because she's tall like me. I want to run the 400 sometimes. I want to run the 200. I want to run the 100. Like, and she do it. So she definitely motivated me. Like, you can do all of it. It don't matter what you do. You can be good at this one. You can be good at this one. But I learned if you want to be a pro athlete, you got to run everything.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
And that's what I had learned from her, that eventually you're going to run everything. Like, and she
Yeah.
came back still after having the babies, still was doing good. They still loved her. They still liked what she do. And I did too. So.
Yeah. Have you ever reached out to her?
No, I don't. If I did, I don't think she gonna text me back.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
you know how celebrities be like, I don't.
Yeah.
Some people that don't text back,
That's why I appreciate this so much. I don't take time for granted. I know you got 1,001 things to do. That's why I'm very appreciative for this. And this is going to be very helpful for other people, but you still get those people that don't make time to do this, and this is going to be a blessing. God going to bless you for even doing this because of what you're saying and what he's put inside of you to display, and now more people get to watch, more people get to hear, what's inside of you.
and I want them to.
Yeah,
I want to spread my joy for real around the world if I can.
yeah. What does hard work mean to you?
Not quitting.
Yeah.
Hard work to me is not quitting for real. Cause you can do hard work can be anything. Walking can be hard work. You know what I'm saying? But don't stop walking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just what hard work is. Never giving up, never quitting on yourself, never stopping what you're doing. Like, as long as you keep going, you're working hard to get to where you need to go next.
Yeah. Can you share your experience about the time you met Deion Sanders, that you went viral, that the world seen your track speed, they seen your form, and they got to see, a little bit deeper inside you that they might not have known and might not got introduced to.
So I've been watching Deion Sanders ever since he was at Jackson State. I got my certain celebrities I like. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like certain celebrities, and I really didn't like football like that. But I always tell my mama, like, I don't know, I like Deion Sanders, and plus I seen him before, because he's from Oak Cliff. So they used to have a school called Prime by my house, and I used to always see him. So when I got to the school, I was telling my friends, like, I gotta meet Prime Time. I got to meet Deion Sanders today. Oh, I'm gonna meet Deion Sanders. It's like, girl, no, you're not, girl. Girl, he ain't gonna be at the track meet. I was like, if I gotta find him, I'm gonna see him. Like, I'm really just talking, but I'm really for real because I'm not even thinking. And they was like, girl, you're not gonna see him. And then my friend like, he might be here. And I was like, well, I'm gonna find his office and I'm gonna find him. So like when I got to the track meet, it was like every track meet be new to me because I never been there. Like when I got to college is the first time I ever did see so many other colleges. So I'm looking around. I'm like, okay. So I seen this one man. I started talking to this one boy, and I was just giving him like godly stuff, helping him with his life because I didn't even know him. He was from Colorado. So I just sat there and said, hey, then we started talking about God, and I started helping him with whatever he had going on. And then another man came over there and was talking to me, and he was like, what's your name? I was just communicating with everyone around me. That's it. I was just talking. I can't be at a track meet just sitting there. For some reason, I cannot just sit at a track meet. If I'm at the track meet, I'm gonna be talking to somebody about like what's going on, what you need. Like, I don't know, that's just me. Like, I want to see what's wrong. I want to see like what you got going on. So then the man, remember, I was like, I just want to meet Deion Sanders for real, because like I'm a big fan of him. And he was like, okay. So I asked my coach, can he I go to lunch, and the Colorado coach was like, yeah, you can eat at our cafeteria. So I go to the cafeteria, and my friend like, Kiara, look, it's Deion Sanders. So I'm like, what are you talking about? What? She's like, look, it's Deion. So I'm like, at that moment I paused because he's right here. Like he's right here on the side of me. So I'm like, I see her and I'm like, hey, excuse me, hey, can I talk to you right quick? But at the moment he was busy. So I didn't like that though. Cause I was like, I wanted him to stop, talk to me right then and there. Like, hey, talk to me right now. And he was like, I'm gonna talk to you, give me a second. I have to realize when people get their food, you know, they ain't gonna wanna, they trying to eat right quick. So
Yeah.
I end up leaving and I'm like, I was sad. I was so sad. I was like, man, he didn't even speak to me. He didn't even get to talk to me for real, y'all. I bet though. I'll make him see me though. That's all I said. Bet. He gonna talk to me. I said, if he don't talk to me, he just gonna see me run fast. So as soon as I got online, I knew he had a boy that ran. Cause the boy, he had one boy, I think his name Dylan Edwards.
Edwards, yeah,
Yeah,
Edwards.
it was Dylan Edwards, and I had met him too. And I had told the people in Colorado, I was like, bring your boys out, because when I come run, I'm gonna show him. And I got on the line. And as soon as I got on the line, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never felt like that before. I just shot up out there mud. I just kept going. I got done. I wasn't even hearing what was going on around me because when I'm running, I can't hear nothing. I get
Yeah.
done. All I hear is, that's what I'm talking about. I look. I said, is that Deion Sanders? And he like, good job, baby girl. I'm like, and I'm like, Slim. Oh my God, Slim. He was congratulating you. Oh my God, Kiara, he was da. So I'm like, I'm still in shock. I'm like, nah. So I'm trying to put my shoes on. These two girls walked up to me and they were like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, huh? I'm like, my name is Kiara. They call me Slim though. She was like, do you still want to meet Mr. Prime? I was like, and this not happening to me right now. For real, ain't no way this happening to me right now. Like, are you telling me this is happening? She's like, do you want to meet Mr. Prime? I'm like, yeah. So then they get your stuff. So I hopped up, put my shoes on, put my jacket on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. So I'm walking, I'm just smiling. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm going through all these doors. We just key card in here. We going here. We make a right, left. So I'm like, dang, y'all really trying to hide this man? Because I'm talking about it's hard to find him. He was really deep into the little place. So we get in there. I see this big old office. I'm like, this a classroom. This ain't no office. Like, it was so nice in there. I couldn't like doubt that man got it going for real. And I'm looking around like all I could do is smile because I couldn't believe where I was at right now. Like I literally prayed a year before for God to literally like, please just like do something for me. Like God, like I just want you to like put me in the right position just to get me where I need to go or just give me inspiration or something. And I met Deion Sanders after not going to school for 6 months. So it's like, okay, bet. So he like, hey, how you doing, girl? He's smiling. I'm still like shocked because I'm like, whoa, this is like, I watch you on the TV. Like, I watch you from Jackson State, win all them times, but still go in there and still tell how you feel. Then I see you on Colorado. I was a Colorado fan before I even came to Colorado. So like,
Oh
he
wow.
made me like Colorado because he went there. So I'm like, I'm going wherever he going. He going to
Yeah.
Colorado. I'm a Colorado fan. And then they won the first game. I'm like, oh yeah, Colorado really going. He's doing it because they winning. He moved. Y'all can't mess with Deion. So it's like
Yeah.
when I met him in real life, I'm like, I feel the energy through him because I'm like, yo, we from Oak Cliff. You already know.
He
So
said,
like,
them my peoples.
that's what I'm saying. Because like being from Oak Cliff, you already know like everybody always come together because Oak Cliff is like, you wouldn't think like from Oak Cliff. And if you coming from Oak Cliff, it's really you doing a really good job because not too many people come from like where we come from and make it to like known for everybody to see you. So I was like, I just really took that to the heart. And he posted me. He was like, I'm gonna get you out there. I promise you, because you did real good. You did your thing out there. And then I'm gonna give you gear. Next thing you know, I go to the hotel. the girl come to the hotel room bringing me prom glasses, hats. I was like, oh my God, I'm in love right now. Like, I met Deion Sanders. I got gear. Bet you I'm going to be at the Colorado game with my prime time gear.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get them primes that's coming out, them shoes.
I had some of them. I had Deion Sanders when I was in, what grade was I in? I was in middle school. I had Deion Sanders shoes. I've been liking him. That's why I said I had some
Yeah.
Deion Sanders shoes, and I was in middle school, high school. Like,
When did
I
you
was
know that it
awarded.
went? When did you know that it went viral? Like, who first one that hit you up, or did you see it? How did you know it went viral and it was all
So the
over?
man, he was telling me he was gonna post me, so I didn't want to get on Instagram because like I told you before, I'm kind of shy. But I'm used to like a lot of people knowing me, so that was kind of new. But then when I got home one day and I woke up and I just feel like, and I looked at my phone, I was like, he really posted me. I didn't think he was gonna post me for real. Like, you know how people be like, I'll do it. I was like, oh my God, he posted me for real. Like, and next thing you know, like my Instagram just was shooting up there. Like, and that's when I told myself, like, I can't stop here. Because if Deion Sanders can see me, I never know who else out there can see me and who else out there can inspire me. If I inspire me, I can be Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Glorilla, it don't matter. Like, I never know who out there watching me. So, of course, I'm going to keep on going because I might have all the rappers and football coaches and everybody out there watching me one day. So, you never know.
People was doing reaction videos off of your running.
See, I
Like,
didn't even know that.
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they was doing reaction videos, and it's like some of them be captioning your name, Deion meets introduced, like it just be a fast girl, Deion Sanders come to the track to watch, like all of
That
that.
was cool though. That was definitely cool, and that's why I said that's why I want to give back to the kids. Or while I got the time now, since I couldn't compete in the Olympics trials, while I got the time now, I definitely want to talk back to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Until school start back in August, I definitely is gonna talk back to the kids. Like, I'm gonna give back definitely before I go back to school.
Yeah. How did his support and his words of encouragement impact you?
I ain't gonna lie, it made me like change my whole mindset of who I was as a person. Like, he
Yeah.
showed me like I'm bigger than who I thought I was. Like, I didn't think of that at first. Like, when I ran, I wasn't thinking like, oh, you just the fastest girl. You're gonna be the fastest one coming in. Cause I just go with the flow. If I get on the race, I'm gonna get online, I'm like, I'm gonna do good. God, you got me, whatever I do, it's in within you. And I end up doing good. So it's like after he gave me them words and he seen me moving forward, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I am hurt. I'm hurt. Like, he showed me, like he told me. I know he sees something in me, and he's not the only person that said that. So, Kiara, no, you're not going to stop. You're going to keep on going. You're going to keep on running because next year you're going to run even faster. You are. Because you run faster every year.
Yeah. What are your short-term goals and what are your long-term goals in track and field?
So, short-term goals, I got to drink a lot of water. My main goal is to consistently drink water, like, and stretch, recovering.
Yeah.
Like, my main goal is to make sure I'm on next year, going into school year, make sure I'm on my recovery, make sure I'm going to the trainers, make sure I'm getting in the ice bath, make sure I'm stretching and running after I'm done running, make sure I'm take care of my body when I'm not on the track, when I'm off the track. It's focusing more on myself is one of my short term. My long term is, of course, going to the Olympics, making a pro team. I want to run for New Balance, so I really like New Balances.
So that's
So I really
that's
want
where our
to
prayer is gonna be. Where two or three are gathered, he's in the midst. That's where our prayer is gonna be. Then, like you said, you're writing it down. You're gonna be praying. I'm gonna be praying. We're gonna be lifting you up for that. Because God knows what inside your heart. He knows what you want, and He's been answering prayers. He's gonna continue to answer your prayers. Are you flexible or are you not flexible? Because you said keep on stretching. You not flexible. But when you run, it's like you be out there like.
My
Wow.
legs. I'm about like 5'8". I ain't gonna lie, I'm 5'8". And my legs, it's like, I feel like since my legs long, if I run fast, it's like I'll be taking up a lot of ground. Like, I eat up a lot of ground. And that's why I did used to like the 400. I ain't gonna lie. I do like the 400. Let me not even act like I don't like the 400. Because the 400 be fun when I'm running the 4x4. Because it's like a girl be in front of me and I'll be like not tired for real. And I'll be like, she think I'm tired. Well, I hope you ain't start now. Because once I start, baby, I'm gonna go. And she'll be right there. And I'll see everybody in front of me. Like, I like when everybody be in front of me because, yeah, you about to get tired.
Yeah.
And I'll be right there. I don't be all the way in the back, but I'll be right there. And as soon as they be, I'll be, honey, Go last in, go my last 100, I'll go sprinting all the way to the end. Run
Yeah.
53 or something.
Yeah. Beyond track, what are your other aspirations and things you like to do in your life and your time?
Well, I like drawing. I like writing. I like designing. I like clothes, fashion. I like putting clothes together. If I can be a fashion model, I will. If I can do all that, I will. I love to sing. I like to do a lot of things, ain't gonna lie.
You can draw good?
When I was young, I used to draw a lot. Like whenever my mom would go to other places in class, when we're supposed to be reading a book, I'll be drawing on a piece of paper.
I need a picture of Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck, I don't even know who that is.
You know, I'm showing my age. Let me chill out. I'm sure you ain't never seen that cartoon. Oh,
I done
wow.
draw like Phineas and Ferb before, like The Simpsons, Bart, Rick and Morty. I like painting. I got a couple paintings in my room that I had when I was in college. It's just like I just like doing a lot of activities that can get my mind off of the main thing. Like I said, when I leave track practice, I go home and do other things like painting and stuff like that. Or I play the game. I like playing the game. I like playing GTA. So like I'll play the game sometimes, or I'll play Call of Duty, or I'll read a book, or I'll write a poem. Like it's so much stuff that I know I can do. I do it because I want to do everything. If I can do everything, I'll do everything.
Yeah. How do you balance it with school, track practice, meets, life, still, having other stuff that you want to do? How do you balance it and keep yourself encouraged and strengthened?
Once again, pray. A lot of stuff be going on, and once my head start getting like scrambled up, I have no choice but to pray because I don't know what's going on. Once I'm confused, I get to asking God, like, can you please help me or wrap your arms around me or anything going on that I don't know, please show me, like guide me in the way that I need to be guided. Like I just ask him for so many things. I talk to God like he my friend. Like
Yes.
I'm trying to get better into talking to him. I'm straightforward of what I'm talking about, but I don't know how to say it. So I just go ahead and say what I'm trying to say. And I be
Yes.
like, God, like, for example, just say, you know how I done seen my aunties and uncles say some big words in prayer. I ain't never said. I don't even know what they mean. But I'll be like, man, God, I don't know what I just did. I know I got a 200 left. So whenever I go to the 200, just please, I just want to win. Like, what I gotta do to win? Show me what I need to do to win. Like, okay, let me calm down. Do I need to calm down? Okay, God, okay, amen. Just help me. And the next thing you know, I get on the line, I win. All right, thank you,
Mhm.
God. Thank you, thank you. I get home. Once I get home, I'm thanking him. I'm praying. This is when I go to a different prayer, like, okay, tomorrow, Lord, I want to make sure I pass all my classes. I want to make sure I get everything done. I want to make sure I can finish the school year. Please give me the strength to finish the school year. Please give me the strength to finish track. If I get hurt, that's when I really pray because I cry. I get sad. Like, no one wants to be hurt. But it's like, I don't want to see nobody see me cry either. So I'm going to pray on it again. Lord, please wrap your arms around my knee or my arm, my leg. Like, I done had so many injuries, nobody wouldn't even know. Because I done prayed about it and I'm not going to give up because I'm hurt. If I'm hurt, I'll probably run hurt. I done ran hurt before. So it's like, you got to pray. Like, I don't even know what else to tell nobody again. Like, you have to pray. Like, if you pray, that's going to at least give yourself some type of faith that you're talking to somebody because you have some type of belief in yourself to do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that too, because it ain't all about, and this ain't no slight against people that can pray really good and use big words and scriptures, but God comes and he sees your heart and he wants you to come to you as you are. So that prayer that you said directly, he gonna answer that quick versus you trying to say, Lord, humble, like, you know what I
You know
mean?
what I'm saying, Lord,
Oh,
give me the
humble.
something, something, something. I don't even know what I just said.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gonna answer
yeah,
something else, and not at the moment. I'm like, God dang.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What legacy do you hope to leave back in the world of track?
I just want everybody to be themselves. I want everybody to smile, be happy around other people. Like, just be yourself around other people. Like, I want everybody to see me like, okay, she was joyful. She brought joy to us. She was funny. Oh, Slim, she's always gonna joke. So I want y'all to be yourself. Like, laugh, have fun. This is not serious. You don't have to be serious all the time. Everything is not so serious. Like, everybody makes stuff so serious. I'd be looking at them like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't even get serious. And they be like, what? I can't get serious. Like, I can't. Like, I'm serious right now and I'm smiling at you. Like, I just need everybody to be themselves. Like, you be yourself, you can get a long way with being yourself. You meet a lot of people in your connections and you can get out there and more people will know you by being yourself. They like you for you.
Okay. All right, last couple questions. What advice would you give for inspiring track athletes who aspire to run at a high level like you?
Say that one more time.
What advice would you give to young track athletes that aspire to run at a high level like you?
Keep the main thing the main thing. And don't ever give up on yourself. Just because you hurt yourself, keep doing track. And just because your mama and your daddy tell you to run track, keep running track because they want you in track for a reason. They see something in you. Don't stop doing something because somebody else say, "Oh, you're not good in it," or you're not. Oh, who runs track? I would have been like, I run track because I'm gonna be the fastest person in the world. Like, don't never let nobody discourage you from what you already know you're destined to do and what God tell you to do. Like, keep going. Like I said, never give up. Hard work pays off at the end, always.
Yeah. What's Kiara go-to meal after a big track meet? Meal or a place she like to go eat?
I be eating chicken, soul food. See, after I'm done running, I'll be like, okay, I can just, if you ask my coach, all my coaches gonna tell you I like to eat. I love to eat. But it's just like on track meet days, I just eat so little. I probably eat like an apple, some crackers, fish, some turkey and crackers, a sandwich, and I'll be done. I'll probably eat one time, that whole time, drink some water, give me some electrolytes, then I'll be done. But then when it's track me over with, I might give me some wings, because like I said, I'm kind of skinny, and what goes in comes right out because I'm so small. So I'm like, yeah, I got a high metabolism, so I'll be ready to eat the whole buffet if I could.
Yeah. Do you like the Dallas Cowboys?
I like the Mavs, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm not a Cowboys fan. I like the 49ers.
Okay, they good. Um, whatever comes to your heart, speak something to the youth.
Mm, I want to say, y'all not grown, so you listen to y'all mama. Because, these days kids do think they can tell older folks what it is and what they can do and what they can't do. And your parents, like I said, they know what's best for you. So go on the path where your parents need you to go. And when you're in school, listen to your teachers. Make sure y'all do y'all schoolwork. Make sure y'all stay on y'all grades, because I'm telling you, when you get to college, that is real. That stuff is, you need it. Make sure when you're in high school, make sure you turn in your work. Make sure you dedicated to do your classwork. Make sure you talk to your teachers. Be cool with your teachers. Be cool with your professors. Anybody. You need to be cool with anybody that's dealing with your grades. It's like money.
Yeah,
Your grades is like money. So anything dealing with your schoolwork, get cool with them. Get cool with the advisor. Be cool with everybody in the school so you can make sure you get all the help that you need. If you need help, ask somebody.
yeah,
Please ask somebody. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Somebody's always there for you. So don't ever think you're doing this by yourself, because somebody always there. If it ain't God, it's gonna be somebody right next to you. If it ain't somebody that's right next to you, it's gonna be somebody that's around you. So always keep your ears open and never give up. That's
yeah.
what I gotta say to my kids these days.
Man, that was good. That was good. Definitely needed. Definitely needed. And I just want to say to you, continue to be great. Continue to keep close to God. May He pour into you. May He give you strength, knowledge, and wisdom. May He give you what He wants to give to you for you. Maybe give you your eyesight to see what He's trying to show you. May your ears be able to hear what He's trying to say. Be courageous. Be bold as a lion. Continue to spread the gospel. Continue to allow the authentic self of you to be able to be shown, because that's what's needed. I pray favor over your life, over your career, even in your choices that you make. I pray that God be with you. I pray that He puts you around different people that you need to be put around, that you can be able to get the greatness that's inside of you, and that He has what He has for you, and that you'll continue to push forward to get to it.
Thank you so much. And
And
amen.
I'm proud of you too. Like, keep doing that work. We're gonna continue to share. We're gonna continue to support. We're gonna continue to just lift you up too in prayer as well, because it's needed.
Thank you so much. I need every prayer that's for me. I'm telling you. I love prayers. If somebody said they pray for me, I'll probably start crying because thank you. Like, I
Yeah.
love prayers. Like, prayers mean something good. I'm happy. Oh yeah, and I seen a shooting star yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means, but
Yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask you, what would you say to people that's making their college decision or making choices on going to school and all like that? What would you say to them?
That's a hard one. Because I'm just gonna say follow your heart. You know where you want to go. Like your mama can't tell you where you want to go. Your daddy can't tell you want to go. When you go in them business, you know how it was when your mama wasn't with you, or when your parents wasn't with you. How it was when they took you from your parents when you go on your business or anything like that. So when you're looking on these business, make sure you look at something that feels like home, but that's not like home to make you don't want to go back because you want to keep on moving forward. You want to make bigger and better things for your life. So find somewhere that's close to home, that's kind of like home. Like if you from the South, go to a school that's like the South. If you from somewhere bougie, go to a school that's bougie, like something that fits your character, your personality. Don't go to no school because somebody wants you there. Go to a school that you feel comfortable or that's kind of like you or feel like you, or you can feel like you at home and you can work with this environment and you don't feel too left out. You feel like you're in the right place.
Yeah.
That's why I have to tell the kids and the people in the university and the collegiate athletes out there, man.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing, the fast, the speedy Miss Kiara Brown. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good night.